Here, Paul here. I just wanted to send over. Hey there, everybody. Paul here. I'm just hiking today. One of my favorite spots to just ride a little bit, and thought I'd just create a quick little video highlighting the past couple of readings I've done. If you tuned in, thank you so much for all your support. Really do appreciate it. Does mean a lot. That being said, over the course of doing this poetry, readings in nature, just wanted to give a little status update to what being in nature, and not just hiking through nature like I'm doing right now, but generally being in nature has done. I think it's made me a little more calmer. I have taken things a little slower. Kind of forced to be outside every day is something that I think as a human in 2026, we tend to forget a little bit about, because we're so enamored with the latest AI trends or social media comments, presentations. But in reality, you got to step away from the screen. You really do. And I mean, totally away. You can't just bring your phone with you and be on it while you're hiking. Fortunately, it doesn't work like that. To get these benefits, I was listening to a professor at Harvard. His name escapes me, but he said there's 3 things that you can do when you first wake up to just be happier. And one of those is don't touch your phone for an hour after you wake up every day. Just set it aside, read a book, study the Bible, go out for a hike, preferably before dawn, he said. That's important. And then while you're eating, just avoid your phone. Set it down. Don't get on it. Put it away. Said from a physiological standpoint that our bodies, when we first wake up, are needing that time to kind of recalibrate, essentially. And I 100% believe that. I think we tend to forget that as humans. How many times have you jumped up, scrolled through the news right away, or checked your social media for that dopamine hit first thing in the morning? I know I have. I still do sometimes. But I try to be better about being deliberate. As Thoreau says, live deliberately. So part of that is just setting my phone aside, not using it as my alarm, and not eating with it. Spending some time eating with our fellow humans, looking them in the eye. That's something that's archaic. As a species, we sat and enjoyed meals together around the fire. That eye contact, that social presence is important. And then the last one, again, is before you go to bed. An hour before you go to bed, just put the phone away. Go for a walk. Read a little bit more. Read an essay. Study some poetry. Get back to the book. Because it is these things that make us, differentiate us, and make us who we are. I've noticed a lot of people are losing the ability to talk with some soul and with human inflictions. You know, when you're on social media and AI all day long, you're going to start to sound like that. You use a lot of your left side of your brain. The good thing about poetry is because of the rhyme and meter and structure of the verses, you're not only using the right side of your brain, you're using the left side as well to analyze all of that. And of course, you're using your right side to touch in on those emotions and extra feelings as human that we have that live on that side of the brain, the creative side of it. So poetry really does help to even out your brain. If you're on AI all the time, there's a good chance that you're tapping into a lot of the right side of your brain, I think. Left side of your brain, the mathematical side that tells you, I gotta solve this equation, I gotta know how this works. So, just in case you wanted to know how to step away from the computer, phone, screen for a while, those are 3 great steps you can do. And I'll cite my source below here. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. But I'm gonna do that myself for a while today. Sit down and write a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed this content. And if you interested in these types of talks, let me know so I can do more of this style of video. If you're not already subscribed and would love to get more of this, please do subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. And be sure to check out my Substack. It's where I do all my essays, some of my own poetry, and analysis of fellow poets. So be sure and check that out. Adios. Y'all have a good one.